So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use 2 or more cameras. Basically means that I'm going to be using my ring cam, which is this one, and another one, which is, and I'm going to take this off the charge because I can. This cam and that cam right there. So let me just plug this in. So that's how I'm going to do it. It's a wide shot, a wide angle lens, so it can see the entire operation basically. So, and I don't even have to like tap record or anything like that. What it does basically, it captures live footage for up to 2 minutes, but anything past that will have to be done live, so that basically I can get more in. Hopefully, with Ring, even though they have like a 2-minute footage, it will give me time to explain about certain things. And if it doesn't, then I'll just have to go on to a different aspect of videos, like continuing the video from before. So I can do that, and I'm still in the middle or midst of creating CGI. I've not managed to do it yet, but hopefully over the next probably 6 to 12 months, there will be computer graphical images or CGI in the videos. So, other than the gameplay that I go on, and for myself, it's going to be difficult, but I know I can do it. So, I have Blender. I did use, I can still use Power Director, but Blender is more suitable for CGI work, and as I said before, about 90 seconds ago, CGI is computer generated image, but it can also stand for computer graphical image, but the natural standard definition is actually CGI of the natural standard definition of CGI, rather, if I say, is actually computer generated image. But I just changed it. It's me. Yeah, and I said CGI twice in that last one, but it's the definition of what it is, and that's a short term for CGI. CGI world has increased over the last 20 years, even in the last 30 years to be more exact. If you go off the old series of, and I'll show you, if you go off the old series of that, and I don't know if you can see it, selection, this was created 30 years ago, probably more, and that had some graphics in that, like of things like this, what I've got here. This has the tendency to have the ICO processor in it, which gives off a powerful. It's not that powerful, but it's powerful enough for the user to actually create graphical images, CGI, into the footage. So, in order for you to actually have CGI in your videos, you need a powerful processing system. And some of these laptops and towers have a much more complex and much more powerful processor in them to actually create these CGI images. But yeah, obviously what it says. And basically, technology has gone up in the world since 1980, roughly. So from the basic step of, your keyboard, your mouse, that's how technology was back in the early days. It was just a monitor, your keyboard, and your mouse, nothing more. I think that was early 70s, 80s. Security cameras, I don't think they were. Well, even if they were invented, they were big and bulky. However, the laptops were quite massive. They were big screens, big body, and the standalone computers were big and bulky as well. Towers, you still get them, but they're not as clumsy as they were years ago. And, well, yeah, basically, technology has gone up in the world. As it's like year 2020, you're now going to see more high stuff like high cameras, like the Ring camera I'm using, high-tech sensors, like the one on top of here, which is my bookshelf here. I've got a sensor that controls lights. Now, early days didn't have that. It's simple switches on and off, like you see on the wall. But with technology now has expanded, it's more, shall we say, futuristic. And this is what these companies are doing. They're introducing more futuristic technologies like laptops, cars, and other devices like the Echo to the world. But the trouble is, yes, these gamers, or game designers, not gamers, that's us, the game designers are introducing and, making or creating newer consoles each year, not every day, but each year, and to improve on the future, basically. But the trouble is, when these games come out, it's not the prices, not the concern. It's the graphics that's inside, not like if it's 4K or anything. I mean, violence, language, drugs, and, theft, and other various crimes. Take Watch Dogs 2, for example. You got crime in that, which is killing someone, knocking someone out. Violence. You got drugs, but you don't have drugs on there. I've never seen drug use before on there. It's mainly violence, language, and theft. And that's it, basically. And you also got gangs on the streets of probably, I think, New York and Hawaii. Because Watch Dogs 2 and Watch Dogs itself are based in the US, not the UK. So that's where these games come in. And there's also Call of Duty. Violence and bad language. And one of my videos on YouTube has been flagged recently for its content, and I immediately knew what it was. It was the language that I had in it, not just the violence. The violence itself is already, I could have blurred it out, but I think there were, basically just taking off my language. So I downloaded it, and I'm going to edit that part out, or the parts where I've got, that, and then upload again, and delete that original one. Like I said, it carries on this app. It does 2 minutes, but I can expand on that without switching on to live view as it's recording. So that's what I'm going to do. It's shut itself off. See? Let me see a photo on the mic. See that? It shuts itself down. You know, the live view. And now it's on to motion detected. I use motion detection quite a lot with this cam and with the other cams that I've got here, the ones I've shown you on the windowsill. And this one is quite, well, it's more practical. It's got a battery built into it, and it's more, I reckon, economically, like economical, not economically. But yeah, hopefully I'm going to do more videos with different cameras. I still have my S9, but with the amount of processing power and the amount of room that I've got on the internal storage, it can be proven tricky. But for now, that's all. So yeah, bit of a boring conversation there. Just thought I'd let you know. And yeah, I will continue on. So stay tuned for the next lot of videos that's coming your way soon, and for more entertaining videos as well, including CGI work. But that won't be for another while yet, so I just need to build upon it, get it right, get it mastered, and then hit it out there, so to speak. So yeah, peace out, stay tuned, and stay safe.